Alright, I think we are ready to go. Hello everybody, and yes, welcome to AOR Oceania F2. It is not Captain Varro, it is not R8K with you, it is me, myself, Richard 50 here once again. Because, yeah, Dota Solo comes here tonight. Captain's unavailable to stream, so we're here streaming here tonight, so everyone can enjoy the action here. And, yeah, Japanese Grand Prix. And look at this, it is raining. We're on board here with Legion Rob. And we might go on here with Poms for the win 87 here in the Mercedes. So, wets at the moment. But I do believe that it's going to be a cloudy race. So, that's going to mix strategy up a lot. The strategy is going to be absolutely interesting to see how it all goes down. Yes, you're going to see guys maybe try to be sneaky and go on the supers early as I hit my phone on my bed. At the end of my bed. That's what that noise was. You could see guys make very interesting different strategies. Guys go on the supers maybe, some guys maybe go on the softs at the start, some guys might go on the mediums at the start. It's going to be very unknown. I'm very looking forward to seeing what strategy is going to play out here. And who's going to be the first one? Team AOR is the first one across the line. Chimchar's about to start a lap as well. And yeah, we're ready to go. It's going to be interesting how this race really goes. I mean, first season, Owens dominated qualifying, then lost the race to fellow co-commentator R8K. And then season 2 was really just, I believe, Donor and Zombie that really dominated that race while there was carnage at the back. I remember that. But let me have a look here at the points. I'm just going through, trying to get to the results table up now. And, yeah, everyone out on laps at the moment. He's Zombie Hunter, who is, I believe, still second in the championship. He's quite a bit behind still of Exodona, who, of course, leading the championship, who's still in the pits. 38-point lead for Dono over Zombie. Of course, Exodona just winning in Russia. Just skinned the win done in Russia over Top Beta, my great teammate from Selma. I'll try not to be biased towards him tonight. So here's the points, by the way. So Donor leads the championship by 38. Poms is in third, 64 points behind. So Poms, he might be thinking for second in the championship. First in the championship might be a bit of a stretch for him. He needs a lot of luck to go his way. Top Banter is in fourth. He's one who could still definitely move up. But we'll say about here with TPR. Edge is gone. I saw that immediately. Edge is gone. That's a corner that can catch you out very well. And thank God his car's ghosting, because that could have been disastrous there for Chimchar. I'll go through the points again in just a second, but let's start boarding with Chimchar. Let's see what Chimchar can do on these wets. Well, all these guys could be on dry setups here, and a 54, a 1 minute 45, 140. There we go. Zombie now does a 42.97. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, setups and everything wise, who has pace on what setup and everything like that. Dubstep goes P3 ahead of his teammate Conrad Straight. Steve Bingham, and let's see, Legion Rob. See what Legion Rob can do here. Poms goes to the top, and who's that? That's gone off. It's Chimchar. Legion Rob crosses the line, and I think he invalidated his lap, or he's just starting a lap, maybe. Let's see what Penske's on the inters. Now, let's see what he does here. He does a 43.4. So, oh, well, here we go. Okay. So I've actually not seen the tyres here properly. I do apologise for that. So Owens is on the inters, DT is on the inters, Calbo's on the inters, and Frizy is also on the inters. So it looks like we're getting close to maybe those inters at one point. But who knows? I mean, interesting to see when those inters are going to be the quicker time. But it looks like it's just the wets at the moment that are quicker. Frizy crosses the line, does a 47.4. Who's on no lap? Zombie might be on, no he's not. See, some of these guys will be doing something that I used to do in a wet qualifying and just put a bunch of fuel in and just go for hell for leather. Yeah, that's what I used to do. Exodona's saying in the pits, he could be... Oh, someone's had a moment there. I think that's Chimchar. He might have just been letting his teammate through. See where Poms does he slightly down. Not a perfect run. I think he's lost a little bit of time. Let's see where Poms can go. As Poms... Oh! Dubstep's gone. And Poms... I don't know if he got distracted by Dubstep there, but he almost went into the exit of the entry of the pit lane. Oh dear. As now Legion Rob goes up into P5 on the wets. Well, what to play out here at the moment in this one. And Penske's just gone P2. 42.459, so I think those inters are starting to become the quicker tyre of the wets. Penske in P2, when do you ever expect to see that? Oh! Legion Rob's gone. So they're all making mistakes left, right and centre, and Poms has gone on the inters, so it looks like it is definitely time for inters. Legion Rob's spinning around. Don't want to spin around too much because you could get disqualified for going the wrong way. I've had that problem before. Calbo's out there on the inters. The Toro Rosso driver. About to be in his lap. And while we think to calm down a little bit, we'll just... No, it looks like Penske's probably had enough. Oh, better! Toppy! Toppy! Come on, don't want to crash out, Toppy. Oh, I might be a bit biased to my teammate, I might be. We'll stay on board with Calbo for a second, because I'll take you through the rest of the points as there's yellow flags galore. Calbo, hold on, son! Owens just keep going, so we'll stay on board with Owens. As I was saying, Top Ants is in 4th. Penske's in 5th, but he's got Owens behind him, just 11 points behind. Penske, he has had a good consistent season, but he's also had some bad luck. Let's see where Owens can go here, and he does move up into P3. Very well done there by Owens, as cars are starting to make their way out. Where is Calbo on circuit? We'll stay here with Calbo. Chimchar's in 7th in the championship. DT is in 8th. Kawais is in 9th. X-Steel is in 10th. Bring Dubstep in 11th. Conrod Straight. Steve Bingham is in 12th. Sato 15 13th. 14th is Legion Rob. 15th is that great... magnificent as what's happened? Toppy! I hope that Toppy! You gotta be cautious. You gotta be cautious, teammate. Oh, Toppy. Oh, no. What are you doing, Toppy B? Oh, I feel so sad. I'll try not to be biased, so I mean, I have to keep it professional, as Calbo also actually goes P8. I have to keep it professional, but he is my teammate, so you've got to kind of understand. But Conrad Straight, Steve Bingham out to start a lap, so I'll stay on board with the legend as we've got 8 minutes to go. Let's go for the rest of the points. 15th place is that, in the points, is that legendary Sauber driver who is very, very handsome. He's a very nice guy. That's Mitchy 950. And 16th is Shorey, 17th for TPR Edge, 18th for Curry Fall, Calbo 19th, and Frosing rounds out the field. I should have looked up the constructors, but I have not. Oh dear. Poms is out there on the lap. Owens has gone to the top, 41.726. I think he's starting to run out of fuel. Owens could be. I hope he's got enough fuel. I hope he's got enough fuel. He started me and put a lot of fuel. Well, probably not enough, actually. But, yeah, see the Renault's starting to make their way out. Steve Bingham's run wide. Somebody with Poms as I look at the Teams Championship. It is a 111-point advantage for Ferrari over Renault. Then it's Mercedes, Sauber, We're getting close, 29 points behind Mercedes. We're not far. Top 3 for Sauber could happen. Force India in 5th, Williams in 6th, Red Bull in 7th, Toro Rosso in 8th, McLaren in 9th, and Haas in 10th. So, there we go. Let's watch the end of Pom's lap here. Can Poms improve? As Poms for the win. 87 here. Let's see what he can do. Cross the line. He goes to the top. Only just over Owens. So Poms leads at the moment. And cars making their way. Exodona's still has not come out yet. So maybe Exodona's busy. Something's going on. He's not able to take part in qualifying at the moment. Owens is making his... He has made his way back to the pit lane. He'll put a fresh set of inters on. And now this could be a little bit awkward. Poms closing in here on Cattery Foil. He'll be hoping that Cattery Foil gets out of the way, but oh dear. He does just, but... Well, Poms is actually 4 tenths up. But I think that actually cost him a little bit of time, actually. Penske's out there on the lap, so if you guys starting to get laps in, DT, who didn't get a good first lap in on the inters. He's out there on a first set of inters now. He's going to push hard. Poms out to, I think, improve again here. Poms is going to be pushing hard here, and I think Poms could improve that marker at the front of the field. So it's Poms, Owens in second, Penske in third, Zombie in fourth, and Toppy B, Top Banter in fifth. Now let's see where Poms goes here. Can Poms improve? I think he absolutely will. He does. It's a 40.9 for Poms. So he improves that marker. I can't believe I'm doing this, but... Wait, where is DT? DT's just saying this like, I'm going to stay on board with what Penske can do. Yeah, I'm staying on board with Penske for a qualifying lap. Let's see what he can do here, actually. I think he's actually lifted off this lap, or has... No? He hasn't used a lot of VRS, which is surprisingly. We just sent up for another lap, Mr. Penske. Oh, he almost lost it there. And that might be a commentator's curse right there. Sure, he's around in the Haas. That I might have just given Penske a commentator's curse. Oh, that was a bit ugly. That could have ended badly. I do apologise, Penske, even though I kind of really don't. No, I do apologise. I'm professional. As Legion Rob goes to P6 in the McLaren. Poms, I think, he's taking a little bit easier this lap. Set up for another lap on those inters. Let's see what DT can do. Zombie's making his way out. Don't know what Dona's doing. That's in... as DT, I think it's just set up for a lap here, actually. So, DT, across the line, he goes P5. He must have made a mistake on that lap, because he's barely used any ARS. So, Poms actually come back in. Owens now is going to set up a lap here. And begin. So, Harry Foyle out there as well. All of them out there doing laps. It's about to say Poms, but it's Chimchar in the Mercedes. He's out there on the wets. Clearly, Mercedes are using all their inters on Poms and not Chimchar. That's awkward. And I think Red Bull have just not decided to bring inters at all because Bingham is out there on the wets. What are you doing, Bingham? Clearly these guys are doing better laps on the wets. On the inters, excuse me. Oh, Owens close there to Cattery Foil. That would have cost him a little bit of time. And I just need to do something real quick here. Apologize. There we go. As Zombie getting the end of his lap, will somebody with DT. Yeah, not using much ERS. He's only in 2, which is surprising to me. But usually in wet conditions, the ERS doesn't use a lot. So let's see what DT can do here. DT will cross the line. And he does improve. So he does improve. We're 43-1. And now let's see where Owens can go here. Owens crosses the line. And he shot just slightly down in his lap. Zombie is at the end of his. And this could be massive in the championship because Exodona is last. And Zombie does improve. He does get ahead of his teammate. Yeah, Exodona is out. I do apologise. Exodona is out, but he's out on the wets. He's still in a court. Maybe it could be a different strategy. Maybe figures start at the back. Maybe. Penske at the end of his lap. Shorey's come in. Chimchar moves up to 6. So maybe staying on the wets, maybe not too bad for him. Penske's actually starting his lap. Chimchar's retired from the session. Holmes is starting his. DT's backed off. That's not going to be enough. Legion Rob goes to P5. And DT, that's done for him for qualifying. Legion Rob, a great job by Legion Rob to go P5. Zombies almost lost it a little bit there. Where are these guys? Let's see where Owens can go. Dona's crossed the line and not in enough time, so he's starting from the back. But it could still be good strategy for him. But there are 16 other cars in the field he has to deal with. Owens down. Let's see where Owens can go. Can Owens maybe topple? Oh, Dona's very... What's going on there? Just Owens goes to the top just over Poms. Where is Zombie going to go? I don't think it's enough for Zombie to get pole, or is it? We're about to find out. Zombie crosses the line. He only goes P3. Oh. And now we've just got Penske and Poms to go. Oh, Penske's backed off. So now, what can Poms do? Oh, Poms struggling a bit there. And I think it's going to be pole for Owens. I think it very well will be. I don't know what Penske's doing. I have no idea what Penske's doing. Unless Poms, if Poms somehow gets this, I'll be surprised. Because he's made a few errors. He made a few errors on that lap. He actually might do it. Poms. Oh, 4. It just improved slightly. But it's Owens on pole. Oh, that was a feisty session. But the big news out of all that is that Exodona is starting from dead last. That's the big one. And let me just doing something. There we go. Alright. So Owens is on pole position. Poms is in second. Zombie in third. Penske's in fourth. That's got to be Penske's highest qualifying of the season. Legion Rob in fifth. Same with him. DT in sixth. Chimchar in seventh. Top Manter in eighth. Shorey in ninth. Cannery Fall in 10th. Calbo in 11th. Conrad Strait. Steve Bingham in 12th. P Dubstep in 13th. X-Still in 14th. Bit disappointing for X-Still to be way down, to be honest. Frizy in 15th. TPRH in 16th. And the big story, Dona in 17th. And both the Ferraris start from the back. The Constructors leaders, the leaders of the Constructors Championship, both last. And If you look at the bottom right of your screen, I just saw a Mercedes topple someone. What is going on there? Okay then. So take a quick sip of the water because this could be a very, very interesting race. There's going to be different strategies all the way around. Almost guarantee it. Oh boy. What is going to happen here? This is going to be very interesting, and especially with Exodona starting from the back. Drama in the first lap, and he gets caught up in it. That's 20, could be 25 points gone for him. But he can afford it. I was hoping there was, I thought there was going to be no formation like that. I was going to go insane. Alright, this is where the story gets interesting. Let me just put up all the stuff I need to put up. Okay. So, Owens is on the soft tyre. Pom's the only one on the supers. That's going to be an interesting one to see how it plays out. The battle between the soft and the super soft at the start. Everyone from 3rd to 10th are on the softs. Calbo's on the mediums. Conrod's on the mediums. Dovestead Dill softs. Frizy mediums. And Ancient Donor on the softs. That's quite surprising to me that Donor's on the softs. I would have thought he maybe would have gone the mediums and just gone long. But, as I said, if he gets caught up in any incidences at the start, he could just put the mediums on and try to go to the end, because that can definitely be done here. But the run down at turn 1 is going to be interesting. The battle between the soft tyre and the super soft tyre. Owens and Poms. And, have I got everything right? Interval, that's what I need. There we go. So, who do I think is going to win this one? This is going to be... It's tough to say. I think if Poms gets a good start and can breeze away and not lose much time on those supers towards the end of the run, I think Poms is a very good chance of winning this. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. No doubt about it. So it's Owens, Poms, Zombie, Penske, and Legion Rob in the McLaren in 5th. So here we go. Round 17. About to get underway. As all the cars line up. Here we go. 27 laps. The Japanese Grand Prix. It's Owens versus Poms in the front row. And we are racing. It's a good start for Owens. He's got the jump over Poms, which is very important for him. The two Renaults are side by side down into turn 1. But Owens will lead. And anything going on crazy at the back. Free wide coming into the corner as well. But it looks like everyone's pretty much got away unscathed. Donor's moved up a few positions. Conrad might have been caught up in a few incidents as well. But Owens leads at the moment from Poms, Zombie, Penske, Top Banter, Toppy being in 5th. DT up into 6th. Leisure Rob's going way down the field into 8th. That's a shame for him. One of the Haas's. Shorey and a lock up there for Chimcha, who's trying to maybe look for a move on Shorey. But look at this battle at the front. Oh, Owens and Poms. Did they just both make a way a little bit sideways there? Or was there maybe a little bit of contact? Donor, by the way, is up into 12th. So he's gone away with the drama unscathed. Any drama at the start, so that will help him. And he's just going to try and move up through the field and get into the points, basically. But it is Owens that leads at the moment from Poms, Zombie. Penske's right behind his teammate. Top Banter's there as well. DT there as well. Look at this battle here for the lead. But Owens, and oh, there's trouble. Trouble. Catering foil is around. Catering foil goes around. And now Owens and Poms go side by side. Poms goes very deep there. And Owens will hold on. These two have had many battles throughout the season. Oh, it's very tight and close at the moment. Calbo's in. So that little drama at the start could have been involved with Calbo because there's a few cars going up and down the leaderboard. Maybe Calbo made contact with Carryfall. We do not know. Like, does Carryfall have damage? He does not. So we'll maybe hit the back of him or something like that, or Carryfall just went around by himself. So Owens now, he'll want to make, as Beta looks for the move on Penske. Gets it done very well, top Beta, and he moves up in the P4. And DT is right on Penske. And if you know the history between these two, they will fight like cats and dogs. They will go for it absolutely. Dona gets the move done on Chimchar. He's got to be cautious with his moves though, Dona, because if he makes a silly move or silly arrow, it could cost him. He's got to fix championship. And just hope to take the points that you can get here today. Look at this battle for fourth. It's definitely on here. As I see, Fire Edge is out. Oh, that's a big one for Edge, and the virtual safety car has come out. That's a big crash for TPR Edge. Oh, and the virtual safety car is out. Looks like no one's sneakily coming to the pits. Oh, man. That was very close indeed. So something's happened to Edge there, but I have a feeling what might have happened. That corner you could lose it so easily, but he's up at the other side of the track, so it's interesting to see how he could have done it. But the RS is now enabled and virtual safety car is over. Excuse me, as I hope maybe Edge might comment in the chat and tell us what happened to him. As top Ant is getting close, as Poms is also getting close to Owens. Dona made the move on Shorey as well, by the way, so he's up into 9th now. So the thing about Owens at the moment, he's definitely hoping to keep Poms behind him for as many laps as he can, because that will wear out those supers for Poms, and then Poms is just a sitting duck, really, and pretty much on the same tyre. Same grip as the soft. As I think Chimchar's made a move on Shorey, as now Beta getting close here to Zombie Hunters! Toppy B, calm down. As Zombie also starting to closely get towards as a 3 seconds time penalty for Shorey. I have a feeling where he's done it. Yeah, he's done it about there. Steve T looks for the move on Penske. Oh, gets it done. And he gets it done well. Well done to DT there. And now he'll be able to get away from Penske, because usually those two don't stay away from each other. And Owens now. Bance is right on Zombie here. He's really on him. I think he could close up for a move here soon. Owens still managing well in 4th. And Shorey's coming to the pits, and he's on the medium tyres. And probably going to try and take those to the end. Now Zombie's catching up to Poms. So Poms is struggling here. Poms is starting to struggle. And this is what Owens wanted. So now Owens could control the pace and pull away. As now Dona's gone past Legion Rob. So now he's got Dubstep, Penske and DT to pass. So, yeah, 1.4 now. Might have been a bit of an error for Poms, as there's still debris from TPR Edge and Poms. And Zombie very close there. Poms may be slightly regretting maybe going on the supers. I would say that's the fastest lap of the race. He's starting to realise he might try to pull away here while these guys battle. Zombie, Poms, side by side. Oh, they're still side by side. Poms holds on. Zombie gets a tiny penalty with all his troubles. Penske must have been very close to DT. And those two are just going to battle and battle and battle like they always do. But look at this. I think Poms is really starting to struggle. It's Owens, I believe, is probably turning up the heat at the moment. He's going to try to get that gap. Oh, Zombie! Close! Very close to Poms there. Zombie. Hello, Captain. I'll talk to you in just a second because look at what's going on here. Zombie very close to Poms. Oh. He wants to get this move done here soon, Zombie. Because Owens is pulling that gap to 2.4 seconds. He really is. And Top Banter, look at this. Top Banter's right on Zombie. This could end badly in a minute. As Conrad straight, Steve Bingham's left the session. As now Zombie. Oh, looking for the move around the outside of Poms. He's got it done. Oh. Gets it done to Zombie. I was distracted there from Conrad leaving the session as Top Banter now goes into third. Oh, Toppy B now goes up to third place. Poms, oh, there might have been a little bit of a love tap there. Poms is struggling. DT's going to try to capitalise on him here. And Penske's got to be smart as well. And Dona's right in this battle as well. And it's a car that's starting to struggle ahead. You've got to be, the guys behind are just got to be cautious. And look at this now, Top Banter closing in on Zombie. For second, Owens is pulling away. Oh, DT. But this is on. Dona's in this as well. Oh, Penske. Oh. This is going to be on at the DRS straight between these guys. This is going to be absolutely on. And it's also on between Banter and Zombie. But look at DT. Oh, there's just no space. He's got to do this smartly. And Dona's going to be smart with Penske as well. DT, he's just... Oh, he's close as you can be to Poms. Poms is a fighter. He won't give up without a fight. Some might say that's not a great driver, but that is a great driver in my opinion. When you don't give out without a fight, I think that's what makes you good in my opinion. But DT, DRS, now Dona, oh dear, Penske, be smart mate, oh DT's gone, and luckily he's only lost 2 positions. Yeah, that's what happens for going a bit wide there. And there's a yellow flag, I might just quickly see, it's Chimchar. That's a shame for Chimchar. Chimchar who won at Monaco? Well, he's just got a 10-second time penalty. And Dill's hit the wall. I just saw that. Oh, that's a shame for Dill. And look at this battle. And Dumpstem's going to be in this as well. Penske looks for a Penske dive bomb. He's hit Poms. Dona's going to look to capitalise as well. These two side by side. Dona. Oh, don't go free wide. Don't go free wide. Please don't. Oh, this is close as you can be. Dona's got to be smart with this because he doesn't want to get caught up and crash and DNF. Oh, DT right up close to Dona. And Penske is through to 4th. Oh, man. It is all happening here at the moment. Look at this. It's about 5 cars here. Now, Poms, if he gets a good run here, Poms could still get the move back on Penske. Oh, someone's gone. It's Dubstep. Dubstep's gone. And Poms is in. That's probably smart for Poms to come in, to be honest. The supers are starting to go. And actually, this is around the time the supers usually do go off. And usually a time we can put the mediums on. So, yes. Oh. But, Captain in the chat, I'm disappointing you, Captain, saying you're watching the F1 stream instead of the F2 stream. You're the official commentator. You should be watching this, not the F1 stream. I put shame on you as... Oh, Chimchar's gone. Chimchar is gone. Where is Chimchar gone? I don't know where he's gone, actually. Maybe he retired from the pit in the pits. Maybe. But yeah, I'm disappointed in you, Captain. You're watching the F1 stream instead of the F2 stream. I'm very disappointed. It was a wet qualifying. It all was happening in the wet qualifying. And here we go. Owen still does lead 2.8 seconds over Zombie. And now Donor looks for the middle of Penske, but Penske will fight this. And I'm not going to say team orders here, but... Oh, Donor and Penske! Penske will fight this because I'm just saying, Penske, his teammate, is Zombie. The guy that Donor's battling for the championship for. Has Donor gone away? Oh, Penske. Oh no. I thought that was going to end disastrously. Now Penske's got the DRS. He's got a good run. He's going to look at for Exodona. He's getting it done. And you know what? That's smart of Exodona there, just letting it go. That's very smart. As Palms gets a time penalty. That's very smart of Exodona. Doesn't want to get caught up side by side with Penske. And I think Conrad left the session. So I do apologise, Conrad. If I have time, Conrad, I might just invite Conrad real quick. You got to invite the legendary Steve Bingham back. There you go, Conrad. We love you, Conrad Straight. As now, Donut. Oh, he's still running Penske. Top Banter's still close to Zombie. So it's a 3-second margin between Owens and Zombie. Oh. But I want to watch this fight. Between Donut and Penske. If I'm Donut, you can pit for the mediums now, to be honest. Get out of this battle with Penske. Put on the mediums to try to get away from him. What is he going to do? His carry foil's out. Oh, that's a big one for carry foil. Don't know what's happened there. As now Donut. I think he's waiting for the DRS to get Penske. Oh, sideways there. This is not going to end well. Penske will fight this. So this could be... Oh, this could end controversially. No, Penske's going to skip in the room. That's a surprise. Usually Penske will fight for it. But he's let Exodona through. And I'm happy that Penske has done that. Because we don't want someone to take out a championship contender. Because that's just not right. But our Palms doing fast slaps here. Getting it done. A top beat is still under a second of Zombie. He's just not getting close enough to maybe sneakily get the move done. Owens has made a mistake somewhere. Owens has made a mistake because it's down to 1.6. Now, where has he done that? Oh dear, that could be an interesting one. Could maybe allow Palms close back up in on Owens, maybe. Oh dear. Well, we got 10 lap. We're on lap 10 here. And, yeah, so Owens 1.4 now. That's an interesting one. And he's still losing a bit of time. Owens is... Huh. Well, this is a mystery, as everyone starting to continue on laps here. These guys on the soft tyres. And, of course, the first one who has pitted, that being Palms for the win, 87 here in 8th on the mediums. And he's just going to try to reel in these guys. I don't know what the pit lane gap is here. It's under a second out between Owens and Zombie. Owens is really starting to struggle on these softs. He really is. So DT gets a time penalty. Zombie's right on him. What's happened here? I don't think he's in AI because we would have seen that he's in AI. Zombie looking for the lead here. It was a 3-second margin, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden, it's down to nothing. And this is allowing Top Bear to get closer to Zombie. Well, things are heating up here at the moment. We're on lap 11 of 27. I think we might be seeing Owens coming in here shortly. There's a yellow flag. Yeah, Owens is in. Owens in. Zombie and Bear to stay out. So that's... I don't know what's going on there. As Frizy, by the way, is also in the points. So good on Frizy. And now Donor will try to hunt down that margin of 3.6 seconds between him and Top Beta. So Owens in. Now it'll be interesting where Poms comes out in all this. What margin has Poms gained? Oh, I think Poms is not going to be in the lead. Owens is going to hold on to that lead anyway. So 2.6 is the gap. 2.1 is the margin. But he's closer to Owens. And closer to the rest of the pack. Meanwhile, this battle again between Zombie and Beta, not over yet, between these two. As Conrad has rejoined the session, thanks to yours truly. Never mind. Oh, he's back. Never mind. As Zombie... It'll be interesting when these guys come in to the pits. And Owens now 1.3 as Canterbury, who's already retired. Something's going on with Owens. I just... A Zombie stays out. Top Bears is now in. Okay, so it's staying steady now. Maybe just cold tyres for Owens, but... very weird. Penske in as well. DT in as well. And all these guys will go on to the medium tyres and go to the end of this race. And we're on board here with Owens. 1.1. Owens, I don't know what's going on with Owens at the moment. As he will just get ahead. Oh, Poms and Bitter! Oh, very close there between those two. And Banter's got past Poms. Oh, that could have ended badly. But Owens is in, he does have the car, so he's in the car. He's just, I don't know, just struggling a little bit at the moment. So Donor and Zombie, top two in the championship, because Donor leading the championship over Zombie. Still the two cars out at the moment. In this one, 3.5 seconds to gap. Poms is right on. Top Banter. It might have been just cold tyres because Owens is pulling away from Banter. Which is probably what he needs to do. To be honest. Because Poms is closing in. As Calbo's retired from the session. Where has he done that? As Zombie's in as well. I was going to say, oh, I think I know where he's done it. Let's turn the corner and we'll see him. No. Okay. Well, I don't know where he did it then. Zombie's in. Donor. Now, where is Owens going to come out related to Zombie? I think he'll just stay ahead. He just does the fast lap of the race, so he's pushing. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, he's clearly ahead of Zombie. Poms. Zombie just gets ahead of... Oh, Toppy B! Gets it done! Oh, he just gets the move done. Over Zombie. Oh, how close was that? Between Banter and Zombie. Poms would have had a great view of that. Oh my goodness me. And now Poms is going to attack Zombie. Man, oh man, it's all happening here. This is going to be an interesting fight for this race, I have a feeling. This is going to be a very interesting fight as how they're coming to traffic here of X Still, who's down in 13th for the moment. And things to watch out for. Oh, what's going on here? Leech and Robin beat Dubstep for 8th. Or 8th place here, these two. Ooh. thought maybe could have maybe looked for a move. The battle maybe we might have to look out for later in the race is the battle for 6. Penske and DT. That could be a battle to look out for. But Owen still leads 1.5 seconds over Top Banter. Then Zombie, Poms, and Exodona. Penske in 6. DT, Dubstep. Legion Rob has closed in on Dubstep. Shori, Frizy, Conrad, and X-Dill. As our Zombie. Oh, I thought he might have maybe looked to do what Banter did to Zombie, but probably would not have been a good idea to do that. There was no space there whatsoever. And Legion Rob just lost a bit of time there to Dubstep, so that battle for 8 will probably continue on. Dubstep is still on the super soft tyres, he's on a 2-stop. So, interesting for him. Frizy's still out there. On the 1-stop, he's on the mediums. DT gets another time penalty, and now it's under a second between Owens and Top Banter. Bill's still right there, so they really haven't caught up to the Williams yet. So this is going to be a very interesting finish. Donna's closing in on Palms. We got potentially 5 guys that could win this race. And I think Dill has slipped them by. Yeah, Dill's been smart, letting the top five go by. And it's a yellow flag. Oh no, it's Dill. Of course it is. Don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, Legion Rob, Dubstep's in the wall. That's a big crash. Whoa! Now, was there a bit of biff and barge there between Legion Rob and Dubstep possibly? Oh dear, that's a big one. Oh, I bet Captain Farrell will be disappointed me that I didn't say it with that battle because could have been an interesting one. I'm only saying he would be disappointed because Cap's very good streaming, goes through all the battles and battles that could be very feisty. And we just saw something very feisty right there, so I'll be very interested to see what happened there in the debrief. I'm sure the stewards will have a say in that as Frizy comes into the pits, and I'll tell you what, Frizy could be looking for his first points of the season. Has he got a time penalty? Maybe? Yeah, it might have actually. Maybe would have had a time penalty. Quite possibly. Donna's closing in on Palms. Owens is pulling away once again. So both of the Haas's, for the first time this season, could both be in the same race, could both be in the points. That'd be absolutely fantastic for them if they can do that as Dubstep has left the decision because of the incident. Yellow flags. And there's still yellow flags. Dona does the fast stop of the race. Zombies closing back in on Banter again. Oh dear. So where's Legion? So Legion will get 4 points. They get 4 points. So no 3 points. So I was thinking Haas maybe would have got some points on McLaren to not be in last, but unfortunately they won't. But still, that is a great job by those guys to possibly could both get into points here for both of the Haas boys. And Zombie and Banter now. This could be what gives Owens the race win, maybe. Conrad has rejoined. And he's rejoined! Now, oh no, he's left. I was going to say, now that means there's a battle for 10th place, but never mind. Yeah, Frizy has to get 25 seconds from Conrad's AI, but Conrad's AI is probably going to pin anyway. Now look at this. Dona is right on Zombie here. Poms here. Do apologise, I am a little bit rusty. Zombie right on Banter as well. Oh, you're not going to jump from that far back, Zombie. Jesus. Don't do what your teammate usually does. and go for a ridiculously stupid dive bomb. But Dona's going to look for here on bombs, which means if Dona can get it done, oh, very close there. That might have been a little bit of contact, but there was just no space there. And there might have been a little bit of contact because Palms has let Dona through. So there you go. And again, it's under a second between Owens and Zombie. Owens and Beta. But it could just be Owens with his ERS and feel here and there. He's just mix it up a little bit. It could be losing a bit of time, but he's just made a little bit of mistake, which cost him a little time. So it's not over yet. Now, let me just see here. I want to see, because I know Zombie has a... Beta does not have a penalty. Zombie does. Dona does... He's got 2 warnings. I know Poms does as well. So, the battle between Beta and Owens is 4 on track. Zombie not. Dona's... If he gets 1 more warning, he's on a penalty. So, Dona's got to be very careful here. And it could end badly for him. Could cost him some points. But Zombie's in the same situation as well. Now the battle between DT and Penske I was talking about, never mind, because Penske's pulled away from DT. But look at this now. Zombie closing right in on top answer for second. Can Zombie look for the move on top EB? Looks to go for it down into turn 1. Oh, the curve bit is gone! Bit is gone! Oh dear. Oh, I wish I had a better view of that, but there was just no... And Zombie's got another time penalty. There was just no space there. And that could have... Oh. That's a tough one. Yeah, that's the one you have to look at the onboards for that. I wish, for those guys, I wish I did have a better view of that, but we did see a little bit of it there. Oh, that's a... interesting one, and now Penske's right on top Banter. But that's just... who knows? Tough to say. And Conrad has rejoined. Steve Bingham? Is he staying? Is he staying? Oh my goodness me, he might be staying. No way. Has the legend... Is he going to be in the car? Come on, get in the car, Conrad. It looks like his car's going forever, by the way. His car's going forever on those mediums. As Dona closing in on Zombie. This is a battle for the championship right here. And now Penske. Oh, it's on right top Beta. Come on, Toppy, just get it done on him. It's how Dona looks. Does he? No. Top Beta now looks on Penske. He looked for a second there. Oh, close as you can be between these two. Oh, it's such a shame for Toppy B. Really is. And for us, it's Sauber. Now, has Conrad got back in his car? No, he hasn't. He's still in the lobby. Oh, well, never mind. That could mean Freising will get a point. His first point of the season. Now, here's the thing. If Dona's smart here, I mean, yes, a race win would be nice. But the fact is, what is he thinking? It's how Beta and Penske go side by side. I'll talk about what I was talking about in just a second. Beta. Oh, and Penske. This never ends well side by side for here. Dubstep and Legion Rob probably was side by side for here. And then disastrously, just terribly. And Beta's through. Oh. But Penske will find him back. No doubt about it. He's probably only going to find him back because top Beta's teammate is me, and Penske doesn't like me. But, oh my goodness me, he's gone for a ridiculous dive bomb, and he's got it done. But that's hurt his corner speed out of the corner. Or has it, or he's just let top Beta through, which is, I don't know why. But okay then, Penske's back through. This is an interesting battle. between these two. Oh, better. And Donor now closing back in on Zombie. See, what I was trying to say is that Donor, he's got to think what's the best thing he can do, and is it, does he just sit behind Zombie and just go for, because he's gonna get past Zombie anyway, because Zombie has 2 penalties. Get past Zombie, take the second, get the points, or is he going for the win? That's the real question. I mean, yes, the win's probably the best idea, but the fact is, it's just, you gotta play it smart when you're going for a championship. You really do. And Penske, by the way, of course, still is in 5th. DT, with those 2 paneling, that's allowing DT to get up in this battle. Now, Donus run on Zombie here. He's not taking it cautious. He's going to be right on Zombie here. Oh, he gets a bad exit there. He gets the fast lap of the race, but he will get the run on Zombie for 2nd place on track. And he's gone done easily, but the Zombie do the crisscross. Oh, and Donor holds on. And now, oh, Banter and Penske. Banter. Oh dear, this could end disastrously in a minute. And now Donor's going to try to go for the lead here. Oh. Now I just want to check real quickly if I've missed it or not. No, he's still 2 warnings. So he's got to be cautious, Donor. He's got to be cautious if he wants to go for this win. Zombie's closing in. Freising lane cars through. Don't do that, Freising. You need to... Wait a minute. I just want to check here real quickly. I don't know why I'm checking it. He's still the medium. So Conrod's AI car still has to bet. I'm guessing it's going that long to the Sippers. So... But good job Freising letting the cars through. Oh, Beta. And Penske again. Owens and Donor, that's going to be an interesting battle. No doubt about it. Does Beta maybe look for the move on... Oh, Penske maybe did. Donor gets another fast slap of the race. Owens is going to defend. Donor looks to go round the outside. And he's going to have it done easily. It looks like Donor's just got that bit of pace in him. Zombie and Owens. Well, hold on, and now look at this. Oh, Better! He is all over the place at turn 1 tonight as Conrad is rejoined again as... Oh, Better's all over the place tonight. And Owens, oh, don't do stuff like that, Owens. Oh dear. I think Exodona will have the lead here. We'll have the lead. He'll have the win, get the win here. Now this battle for 5th is going to be on. It's going to be very on. DT's really out of it anyway because I think he's got like 2 or 3 penalties. But still, it's going to be on between these 3. So hold your breath, everybody. Oh, Better! Oh dear. Better right on Penske. And now DT. What does DT do? Does he go for the move on Better? Donor gets another fast slap of the race. Oh, look at this! DT on the grass! And Better's gone way deep. He almost took out Penske, maybe. And now DT. Oh. It's into 6. My goodness me. And now the question is... The question on everyone's lips now is, can Donor win this race? He's got 2 warnings on him. One little error will cost him badly. Will cost him really badly. It will. Oh. He's getting past Conrad's car here. And he's left the session, nice. Fricey gets a time penalty. And he's going to most likely get 10th place unless something happens. But hold your breath, everybody. Hold your breath, Oceania, because I tell you what, when these two have battled like 50 million times this season towards the end of the race, and they're going to battle again. Conrad keeps joining and rejoining every second. And all Owens, I think Owens now's just sitting back and maybe hoping Donor makes a little error and gets a penalty. I think that's what he's hoping for. That's really the only hope that he has to maybe win this race. As now DT and Penske. What does Banter do? If I'm you, I'm just waiting for these two to collide, because they most likely will. I don't mean collide, I mean have a titanium battle. But we've got 3 to go, and it's going to be on for young and old here. Oh, BTP! Oh! Frozy letting the car through. Oh, man. I hope that they... Because Conrad's car's not pitted yet. I hope Roscoe Arm, if you watch this back, do give Frozy 10th. Because that's a bit unfair if he doesn't get 10th, as Dale gets it fast up of the race. And Will DT. It's on. Oh, Legion Rob's around. Legion Rob's around. That brings Shorey up into 8th. So, so I'm going to be proven wrong here. Haas will get that point back on McLaren. So the battle for Haas in the championship is back on. But, oh, Banter, where was Toppy? Where are you going? He is struggling on those mediums. Oh dear, I think I've put the mucker on him. That's a shame for Toppy B. Real shame. And here we go. DT once again with Penske. Looks for the move into turn 1. He's got it done. Does Penske fight it back? Oh, very close between the two. Side by side. And DT will hold on. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, DT. Hold on to it. Oh, it's all happening here, isn't it? This battle between these two, this is the battle of the season. Between DT and Penske. Oh my goodness. Now, I believe Zombie's still going to get 3rd. Or will he? Actually, let me have a look here. Because he's got 3 time penalties, I believe. It's going to be close between him and Poms, actually. So, it's going to be a 48-point margin or a 51-point margin between Exodona and Zombie in the championship. But here we go. Penske again with DT as we're closing on the final lap. DT defends Penske. Penske looking for a brave move. He's got it done. But Penske, did I say DT made the move there? I don't know. I can't remember. Penske made the move there. Again, I am very rusty at the moment. A week off of commentary, it does your head in sometimes. You forget some of the things you got to say. Is there? DT looks for the move back on Penske, but does Penske now look for the move back? DT runs wide. Oh, and I think that's the end of that battle. Oh, Donut, if we were racing at Russia, he might have got a penalty there. Let me just make sure that it is still 2 warnings. It is still 2 warnings. So, Exodona about to win another race this season in AOR F2 Oceania. And still gets another fastest lap of the race. Oh, DT's closing back in on Penske again. Oh boy, I'll watch that battle in a second. But Exodona, it's been absolutely superb for him, and it looks like the margin's about to go out to 48 points in the championship. He's about to cross the line. It's going to be his 5th win of the season. Exodona will win the Japanese Grand Prix. Conrad joins in the last lap. Owens in second. Zombie takes third. And what is going on here? DT must have made a mistake because he was right on top beta. Oh. And Penske will come home for 5th. Banter 6, DT in 7th. Now what's happened here? Now West... Oh yeah, Conrad's been disqualified because his car's not pitted. So congrats to Frozy. He gets a point. Congrats to Frozy on getting a point. Well done to the Haas team. And what's that? So they get 4, 5. So they gain 1 point on McLaren in the championship. They got 5. So they get 3 points on McLaren. So that battle for last is on, ladies and gentlemen. Leisure Rob actually gets 8th. So never mind. Never mind. Oh, Frozy's car. Oh dear, what a race that was. Oh, all happening there. Oh, that was a wild race. As I can And how dare you, Captain Farris, saying that hashtag in my stream. How dare you. But Exodona, yes, gets it done. He will now extend that lead in the championship. We've got 4 to go. And Zombie will need something miraculous to win. And yeah, it's going to be tough. Even after Exodona, last place to first. You know, superb job for him. And he gets it done here at the Japanese Grand Prix. But here's the results. It's Exodona from Owens, Zombie, Palms, Penske, Top EB, Top Bear is 6, 7th for DT, Leisure Robin 8th. The 2 Haas boys, the first time this season Haas have gotten both into the points. So both cars into the points for them. Sure, he has gotten points this season, but first time this season, both of them are in the points. Frozy in 10th, Dill 11th, Dubstep, the DNFs, Dubstep, Calbo, Carry for Chimcha, Tibia Edge, and Conrad. So he was trying to get in the lobby, but didn't. Got disqualified because his AO car didn't pit him. So let's get this top 3 in here for a bit of an interview. I need to find them. There's Zombie, there's Owens, and there's Exodona. Okay. Yes, you better include your audio, Mr. Dona. Well, congratulations go out to you, Exodona. Last place to first. Just quickly, what was going on in qualifying before I talk about the race?
I had dinner.
Okay then. Well, how was the race for you? I mean, last place to first. I mean, incredible effort with a lot of things going on throughout the field. And, yeah, it took us through your race.
It was very unintentional, but I'll take it. Started last, softs to mediums, just the typical one-stop, and just had to dodge all the carnage that we have in F2. We all know it exists, it's there, so just had to weave through that and then pick my time and my gap to get up to... I was going for top 5 and then just got lucky and got pole, won it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of battles going on out there, so that probably also played a part as well. But now it's a 48-point margin between you and Zombie. USA next week. What do you think about USA?
About next week, USA won a Zombie stronger track, so it will come down to luck.
Only for qualifying.
Nah, don't say that now. You'll say that now, and it'll be good in the race. I know you,
What do
Mister.
you mean? The only person
Oh,
on
I'd be
pole
happy.
there, but I didn't win last season.
I'd be happy if I could go out of there with the championship, with the win. But I'd sort of want it to go down to like the next 2 races and not win it too early,
Yeah.
just
I
to
don't
make it
even
more
think
entertaining for the
can
viewers.
really win it.
Because
Unless I DNF.
Especially with tracks like Mexico and Brazil coming up, and we know what they could do in Oceania F2.
oh yes,
But yes, congratulations.
Advance
In
boys 1, 2,
second
3.
place. I'm not meant to be biased, even though I was a bit biased to Toppy B in this stream. In second place. Talk us through your race. I mean, there's some points. The end of your soft tyre stint, you were struggling quite a bit, I do see. Or am I just wrong? And you just, yeah. But talk us through your race.
No, in the soft tyre stint, the left front just randomly jumped to like 110 degrees and then wouldn't cool down. So I had to pit early, and then every time I try and push the mediums anywhere near donor space, I may as well have driven on water. So, I mean, I just can't compete in the traction zones essentially if I want to manage tyre temps. And then, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was talking about during the race because Dona did have 2 warnings, so I was looking at Dona for quite a few times and hoping that he didn't corner cut, because that could have been very interesting for towards the end, but still second place, good result. I'm not going to ask you for USA because I don't think you're going to be here for next week.
Yeah.
Because you go into a certain race. You sure?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, because of a certain race you're going to. But second place, well done. Som being third. Talk us through your race, because it was a few battles here and there, but yeah.
Interesting in the first stint. Had not enough. Didn't put enough front wing on, so I had a lot of understeer. But was obviously very quick on the straight. Then after the pit stop, had top banter have that very weird move into turn 1, which
Yeah, what do you think about
I
that?
turned away from
I
it
saw
because I
that.
thought I was going to hit him, and
Yeah.
obviously gave him the position. Thought it was a little bit aggressive, but
Including the one...
then
yeah,
when I went to go and get him back, not sure what happened, but after I touched the curb and got sent to the moon for no reason, I just felt like I was in dirty air the whole race. The car wouldn't turn in like it was when I was behind Top Banter, and then had no pace.
Yeah, well, still third place, even though more points gone, but still third place for podium, you'll take it. But USA, again, what do you think about USA next week?
Well, if it's anything like Japan, well, I don't want to race on it. They've ruined Japan and they've ruined this one, and they'll probably have ruined Coda as well. So
Did anyone else?
funny
lose,
how
like,
they've ruined all
force
of my
feedback?
favourite tracks. Oh, I lost force feedback as well.
Like lap 4 or
Get
5?
it back. Yep, that's an issue that they said they fixed and they haven't.
Yes, typical of Cody's. I can say that in this stream because this is not an official stream. Thumbs
It
up.
happens every race at Japan.
For me, it happens
Yeah,
most races.
Yeah, well,
Not
that
just
too.
Japan.
It used to only happen at Japan.
Alright, well, folks, thank you, or thank you to you guys for coming in for a little bit of a podium interview. Next week is USA. I could be
Let's
racing,
hope
I
it's
could
not ruined.
be, so let's hope it's not ruined. Yes, USA next week. Captain will be back for official stream on the AOR channel. So, till then,